Hello and welcome. How are you doing today? I hope that you are good or maybe even great. Today I am planning to show you that how I disassembled this oil pump, and this is this oil pump's area, and there is also interesting sign that there is Toyota and manufacturer is this icing. And I believe and I have feeling that this icing is company what make products to Japanese car makers and especially in Toyota, and this company ownership is also Toyota. Toyota maybe owns this icing company, same like as Denso products. Okay, and then this is interesting part to see that how to open this oil pump, and now we need again this 10 millimeter socket what is in here, and then also a little bit longer bar, and here we have nice bolts 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 what we need to open, and I start to open those bolts, and here I start in here, and this is first one, and then second and third and fourth and fifth, and these bolts they were quite loosened, that they were not very big moment. And let's look at what kind of bolts we have in here. They are even in gold. They look like golden bolts. And here is this first one. It is normal standard bolt, but this color is like gold. Very interesting, this bolt head. Okay, and this is nice looking bolt, and then I open next one in here. Okay, and if you have situation that similar bolt in here, that oil pressure warning light is on, then you need to maybe check also this oil pump situation. Okay, and this was first, third, okay, the next bolt is in here. And there was again same bolt, and here is the final one. It is in here, this final bolt, and now this part is moving. This system needs good sign to us, because then we know that we can open. Okay, still a little bit. Okay, and now that was the final bolt, and then I take my hand and a little bit move, and this opens easily, and what we can see in here inside. Okay, this looks so interesting that we can open this more, yeah. And there is, by the way, interesting thing that in here you can see this slope area in here, in this upper area, just in here. And these parts fits in this part in here, just in here. And that makes this pump moving. And now I move that, this pump moves, and I rotate my hand here. This pump moves. This is this idea. Quite interesting. And now this inner metallic part is also moving. Okay, very interesting part. And here is this power. Power comes from this crankshaft, and this moves in this way. And actually in that rotation, then this oil pump also moves. And then next we open those 3 crosshead bolts, and then there is also important to notice that there is this oil gasket in here, and its location is quite interesting, this gasket, because it only goes in that area and not in this lower area. And now I take that gasket away. This is interesting. And here is this gasket, and this feels like a little bit metallic this gasket, and it goes in here. Quite interesting. And here is this, I think that in that hole in here oil comes, and then it goes in here, this pump what is in here, and then there is this other hole in here where oil goes out, and it goes in there, and so this oil moves in here. Okay, and next we go to disassemble that oil pump, and it's interesting to see that there is that bolt and then those screws, and what is this inside situation. Okay, and we continue. Okay, and next we continue, and we have here this oil pump, and we have here that bolt we need to open, and then also those 3 bolts. And I noticed that these bolts are very thick. But when I tried to open these bolts in that kind of tool, I only managed to destroy a little bit these bolts, and then I have longer this crosshead tool, and even in that this is so difficult to open, and that's I start to use my hammer screwdriver, and there is actually this symbol is impact driver, and this is good product what really works, and it works so that there is this normal this head, and then in that area in here front, when I rotate this point, I can change this direction. There is like in R and L, left and right, here those symbols, and I can change this side. And now I like to open that my tool in this right position, and there is idea that next I need to install the special parts in this head. There is that kind of hole, and then when I insert that that my tool in here, I need also hammer that I can use. I have here hammer, and there is idea that next I only hit this other side in here, and then when this in hit, this system gives power in here, and it is like impact, hard impact, what opens these difficult bolts. And next I will show that how that happened, and I insert that my oil pump to this workbench, and we look at how this bolts open, because I noticed that also that bolt is in here, it is very thick. Okay, and we continue. Okay, and now I have installed this my oil pump to this workbench, and next I am planning to hit this my impact driver couple of times. I tighten that my bench, and then I take this impact driver and then my hammer, and then I start to hit this side, and then I press in same time this my screw impact driver indirectly to that bolt, and there is force, and then now it seems that it is not yet, and I little bit continue. Okay, and next I hammer this little bit more. Okay, and I insert that my tool in there. I insert that in here, and then I press, and okay, and now this seems to open. Okay, good, and now this bolt is open in here, and then I take that bolt away, and this was ticked, and there is special that kind of bolt, and this was difficult to open. Okay, next I open those 3 other bolts, and there was also this that bolt what I need to open, this one in here, and for that I need the socket what size is this 22, and that I insert in here, and a little bit rotation, and this opens. And also for that bolt I need to use this workbench, and if this is like workbench, there is this, and I recommend that if you have that kind of bench, please use that, because this is really useful, especially in these thick bolts like in here. And then I open those next 2. And I change a little bit this position in here. Okay, and then I test that is this already okay. This was already open, and then there is and I open, and there is also, by the way, oil coming out in this oil pump. And then I have one bolt left what is in there, and then I insert my impact driver. There's my, and then I take my hammer, and then I start to hammering. And this is interesting, effective tool. Okay, and now I think that yes, it's open again. This is nice product, this impact driver. And by the way, this impact driver in that one, this is not very expensive. And next, when I have taken those all bolts away, we continue and we look inside of this oil pump. Okay, and here is this our oil pump. And first I think that we open that back area, because now I have take those all 3 screws away, and this is the last final one. And then I think that what this looks like, this is moving, very interesting, and what it happens when I take that away. Okay, interesting. And there is this other side. Nice engineering. And in here we have this interesting fuel pump, and this works so that when there is this metallic area, it starts to move that, and in that way, when this moves, it also moves this oil. The oil comes in here and then out in here, and this rotates same speed as this car's motor. And then very nice product. And then I take this and I take this part away, and there is this other side, and also what I think that these all parts are metallic, and this is one reason why these Toyota products, they last so long, because all of these parts are made to last. There is no any plastic these wheels. And this is also quite interesting, because it looks like this fits in directly in here, but actually it's not. And now I have to set up this wheel in same side back, because otherwise my system maybe don't work. But I can re-watch this YouTube video and check that how these symbols, because there is N like north and then point in, and here is also N like north, and they have always some meaning in Toyota products, because there is always this quality in background. Okay, and this was this pump, and then there is this second big bolt, that, and then I open that also, because this looks also very interesting. But what is this bolt's meaning? Is this something like some kind of filter, or okay, there is that bolt, and there is then spring, and there is this hole. Okay, and what is this spring's purpose? Just now I have to say actually that just now I don't know, but there must be some purpose, of course, because the spring is so high quality, it's quite hard, and then this press. Okay, or then there can be some meaning that when this product is assembled first time, but I have to investigate. But in here we have all of those these oil pumps parts, and this parts looks really nice and interesting. For example, in that cover part, there is interesting that these parts are aluminium and these parts in here are some other materials, like copper, because there are those small welds. And there, when we look in here, there are two parts together. Or maybe no, sorry, this is full aluminium. Yeah, there's only some machinery signs in there. Yeah. Okay, this is like, this is one part, sorry. Okay, and here was these, and then here are those 3 screws what we had, and this was that information how I disassembled this Toyota oil pump. And this is good to check if we have any problems in our fuel this oil pressures, and first of course we need to check this oil pressure sensor first, and then that the second stage in this oil pump, because this is more complex to disassemble. Okay, and that was this, and we continue, and thank you for watching.